Hey viewers, my name's Cara. I have a special guest with me here today to do an unboxing and flip through of Laura Tempest Zakroff's new Oracle deck, Anatomy of a Witch. You want to guess who my special guest is? I'll give you 5 seconds. It's not Laura Tempest Zakroff. Say hello, special guest.
'Tis I, Stephen, from the Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic, Cleveland, Ohio. Very excited to share this deck with y'all because Laura is going to be exhibiting the original art here at the Buckland Museum. I think it starts on September 23rd, whatever that Saturday is, right around there.
Sounds about right. I'm going to go ahead and start opening while you talk.
Yeah, please do.
But
We're going to exhibit this art with the world. Been
this
friends
unboxing
with Tempest for a few years. She reached out to me probably, I guess it was 2019. Hey, would love to do something at the museum. We bonded pretty quickly and really thrilled to share the pieces with y'all now.
Ha. So this is a deck that goes along with one of Tempest's books, Anatomy of a Witch, a map to the magical body. Tempest has also written several other books. It says here, author of Weave the Liminal, but there are others besides that. I would show you the other ones because we do carry them here in the shop, but we're sold out of the other titles.
Yeah.
And this is our last
copy of Sigil Witchery yesterday, and I was like, cool.
And Weave the Liminal, I think, was like the day before.
Yep.
Our last copies of those. And this is our last copy of Anatomy of a Witch at the moment. So it goes along with that lovely book. So this is a true unboxing, as you can see. Neither of us have seen all of the cards before.
No.
But I will say, I love that they've featured a lot of them around the box.
Yeah, so we can know what's going on inside of it.
They don't always do that with a lot of decks, but we've got a good amount of features there. Is this a magnetic box?
I think it is, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Bougie.
It's got a
Not
ribbon.
bad for $24.95.
Purple inside. Here's the guidebook, a guide for the embodied witch.
Oh, look at the kitty right there.
Little kitty. So I'm not going to flip through the book too much in this video. We are going to be doing another video on the Buckland Museum channel in true collab fashion. So maybe we'll flip through the book more in that video. But there's the guidebook. Okay.
All right, so this is an Oracle deck.
Yes, this has 48 cards.
And the first card we pull upon is Adorn.
I'm going to take all of these out. The ribbon makes it easier.
And I gotta say, that's one thing I love about witchcraft, is many of the practitioners of the craft that I know over the years, they all love to, oh wow, that's groovy. Yeah.
They love to adorn themselves and other things.
Yeah. What do they love to adorn themselves with, Cara?
Oh gosh, crystals.
Yeah.
And gems.
Depictions of the moon.
Yes. I'm going to come around this side so I can flip things. All right. Adorn. We're going to get a little glare on the cards. I'm going to try to avoid that.
So, looking at this Adorn card here, you know, I see a devil mask. I see a moon goddess mask.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And that's, there's something about the mask and magic, you know, the idea of putting something onto yourself, adorn it. So, yeah.
Beautiful. There are element-based cards as well. So we have air here. Oh, it looks like they might be in alphabetical order.
All right.
That would make some sense. So there's air.
So I'll flip this one down here, and then we can just...
Oh, I love this.
Align.
With the 3 cauldrons. Alignment of the 3 cauldrons of the body. So that might be something that's featured in the book. Amulets.
So, Cara, do you carry around amulets?
I have several things that you could refer to as amulets, yeah. Mostly my jewelry. Awake. Okay, love that.
Cool. Wow. Owl here. You know,
Getting Hecate vibes.
I was
Owl
looking.
and the key.
Yeah, I was looking at that great copy of Powwow that was gifted to us recently, the great Pennsylvania Mystic Grimoire. And I just love that there was an owl
Oh, yeah.
on it. Owl on your grimoire is just such a classic move.
Banish.
Out.
A little burning there.
Interesting individual came in today talking about demons and stuff taking over his bodies. And at the end, we're like,
Rough.
just get that out. Banish. Out.
Be
out,
gone.
out. Whoosh.
Birth. Oh, these are stuck together.
All right, so when you think of birth, new beginnings,
Yeah.
etc.
Bless. Okay, seeing elements there too. So it looks like air, fire, and earth coming out of water to me. So we got all 4 elements.
So I want to point out that all these art is going to be on
Cleanse.
display at the Buckland,
Yeah.
starting right after the solstice. So solstice, or not,
Equinox.
I'm sorry, equinox.
Yeah.
So equinox weekend, I think it's the 24th, we're going to do an exhibit of these pieces starting then. And some of these are actually going to be on for sale.
Ooh.
Some things have already been sold before, not for sale. But if you want to get some original art, a great place to get it would be here at the Buckland Museum.
Create.
A card of creation.
All
Planting
kinds.
that seed.
Followed alphabetically by death, which also just makes some sense. We go from creation to death.
Cara, what kind of tree would you like planted above you?
Maybe a willow.
A willow?
I have a pretty good connection to willows.
Yeah, I could see that.
Dream. This is the one from the cover of the guidebook with our little kitty. Dream.
So speaking of dream, have you watched any of the Sandman series?
Not yet, no.
Oh, actually.
Definitely going to. Oh, they're sticky. They're a little sticky. This is the first flip through. After you shuffle them a bit, they get easier.
I gotta say, Sandman's been kind of fun. It's weird, like, hearing lines that I read on a comic book, like, 33 years ago, recited on television.
Speaking of planting that seed, there's
Yeah,
Earth.
Plant that seed.
Followed by, speaking of the equinox.
Yeah.
Got
I'm seeing some Hilma af Klint influence on some of her art here. That's cool.
heart balanced with the feather. Aww. Experience.
Yeah.
Making sure they're not stuck together now. Oh, I just saw this art earlier on a post that Tempest put out with some mini zipper pocket pouches that have some of these art on it, and the eye is one of them. Look at the detail in that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite cards that I have seen already on the box. The festival card. I just, something about that campfire and the circle of stones. I love it.
Something about vibing with a bunch of pagans all at once.
Yeah,
right?
Classic. All right, fire. Flaming heart. The full moon. Beautiful. Drawing down that energy. Hands. And again, this is the anatomy of a witch oracle, so all about embodying your magic. How does it say it on the back here? So you can explore the full power of your witch body, the most magical tool in your possession.
So here in the collection, we do have representations of all these hands.
Yeah.
Right here. Not all of them are on display. I've got a really good one that I bought recently personally from one of my friends. It's a plastic version of the devil horns. And the story goes is Ronnie James Dio, his grandmother used to do these devil horns all the time. And that's where Ronnie picked them up. And that's why they became so associated with heavy metal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Everything comes from somewhere else, right? Nothing
Yeah.
is like drawn from a vacuum.
It's the monocornuto in Italian, so I know like my family members wear that symbol because it's an Italian thing too. They wouldn't think of it as a magical talisman, but of course it is.
They're like,
Heal.
it's not magical at all.
Yeah, not at all. Heal. some sort of, I was thinking Rod of Asclepius vibes there with the single snake. Oh, and then here we've got our double snakes on the love card.
Aww.
Some hands and a heart. There's a cauldron up there.
Kind of looks like it's a bit of a Willendorf shape there.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, maintain.
Maintain that home. Keep going what you have going on.
And the temple that is your body, too, in a way, right?
That's right, because let's not forget that this is the anatomy of a witch.
Mm-hmm. Memory. Oh, this is really sweet, too. I mean, it's no surprise I love Laura Tempest Zakroff's art. Like, we all know that.
Yeah.
We all love Tempest's art. New moon here. Another little
Let's keep looking at memory here.
Yeah, I really like that one.
It's very sweet. And very sincere.
Yeah. I love the reflection across the picture frame in it, too.
I love that the blue moon of new moon reminds me of that song, right?
The seed. Nourish. Some little talismans down here. I was looking at those.
I love that we have books here. 'Cause what are you nourishing?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, sure, you could eat some strawberries and apples and pomegranates, but also you're nourishing from what you're reading.
Yeah.
Filling your head with.
Mind, body, and spirit. Perception.
Mm-hmm. Here we have a body shape, and of course there's I actually been reading a lot about body dysmorphia in the last few days, and just like how it's wreaking havoc on the world upon us. So
yeah, perception. And then this is truly like first impressions. We don't know if this directly ties into anything from the book, or at least I don't. I haven't read every word of that book yet.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so it's very possible that Tempest goes more into detail on these concepts in the book.
I would hope she does, because this is just two random people throwing out random ideas.
Play.
But the thing is our founder, Ray Buckland, here at the museum, the Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic, Cleveland, Ohio, he always said, read the book, read it again, then put the book away, read the cards, because you are the reader of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry, Laura, at some point other people are going to be projecting their ideas onto your drawings here. Things that you never intended for your drawings to be. But you're an artist and you're a professional. You've been doing this for years and years. I can't imagine this will be the first time. So.
And at least, this is Laura's art as well as, or Tempest. Sometimes we just call her Tempest. As well as it being Tempest who's written the book. So it's not like play. So it's not like sometimes where, I think the thing that we're focusing on with cards is always ultimately the art. Like that is the thing that we're looking at and getting the impressions from. And it's just an added bonus when the person who's given us the beautiful art that we're interpreting and working with is also the person who wrote the guidebook. So we do get to hear it directly from them. That's not always how card decks go. Sometimes you've got a different author writing the book from who's illustrating. So.
And not just that, but Laura is a profound writer on like the mysteries.
That too. So, and this is the second Oracle deck. The first one is the Liminal Spirits Oracle. Mm-hmm. So there's another one to look out for too if you're really interested in Tempest's
Pop
decks.
It, don't lock it.
Poppets. We have some varied different types of poppets here in the museum collection. So we talk about poppets here a lot.
We need to get some better vibe poppets. Because I always tell the bad vibe poppets.
We've got the Love Witch ones.
Yeah, those are cool. But I'm always quick to be like,
we'll get some more.
Do you want to see our oogiest piece here? It gets the party going. People
Shout out in the comments if you've been here and you've seen the oogiest piece. If you know, you know. Protect. I love this one.
Yeah.
I love the pentagram between the tines of the antlers there.
I do too.
Is it still called tines with antlers? Could be wrong.
I don't know that they would have changed it.
Renew. Yeah. Good point. Ooh. The serpent. Beauteous. Shapeshift. Look at all those allies. All those animal allies and guides.
Yeah. All these are
Beautiful.
traditional animals that witches would familiarize with.
Yeah. Also, I'm noticing the tail there. That's like, it feels like
some Capricorn vibes going.
Exactly. With the goat.
So, I've spent a lot of time with rabbits, kitty cats, not enough time with frogs, spiders I have, owls. I've never seen an owl in daylight. I would love to.
Well, and, probably not in daylight, but I know what you mean.
Well, you know that moment in twilight?
Yeah.
Our friend Scott Radke, who's an incredible artist in the Cleveland area, he'll take photos of owls in daylight. And it always just blows my mind. Scott's mystic guy that's operating on a heavier level than the majority of us. And I'm always just like, dude just walks down the street, sees an owl. Of course he does, because that's Scott Radke.
I think I've only had I've only seen an owl, and it was like a twilight, like at sunset moment once that I can recall. Like I was driving home and an owl sort of like swooped down in front of my car.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. But that was the only time that I can think of. Smell. Look at this. I have a mini one of those little tiny incense
We have one of those
sensor.
on our altar too, don't we?
Yeah. Well, the one that looks like this is the little one that I...
Yeah.
But we have other things that...
But we have a tiny one like that on our altar. I'm pretty sure.
Tiny one? Maybe.
Yeah.
I know I bring mine when we do our rituals, but we have big ones here as well. The one from the Long
Maybe I
Island
just
Coven.
see your one at our rituals, and I'm always just like, oh, that's one's always here all the time.
Maybe. I don't know. Solstice. This one's just begging to be flipped around so we can see it both ways too.
Gorgeous.
Awesome. Ooh. Sound. And this bell has a bat on it.
Ring, 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 ring my bell.
I want to get a copyright strike now.
Yeah, that's true.
This looks like St. John's wort flowers, maybe, but I don't know. It might be something else that looks similar but has different. I'll have to read the guidebook to find out. Taste. Okay, so we've got that makes sense. It's anatomy of a witch. It's embodied magic. So we've got our physical senses as well. We had smell, here's taste, and here's touch. Aha! So this is the one on the cover of the box. Oop, sorry. My perspective was a bit off there. Touch.
Ooh, vision.
Vision. Instead of the word sight, we have the word vision, which is awesome.
I mean, yeah. Vision.
Yeah. Here's our water element card. Beautiful. Look at those
It took us a
bubbles.
while to get there at a snail's pace.
Yep. Waxing and waning.
What comes and goes.
Boop. The Weaver.
Weaver.
One of my favorite reclaiming chants. We are the flow, we are the ebb, we are the weavers, we are the web.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the lyrics.
it's very nice.
Witch bones. Cool. Oh, and followed by witch bottle. We have some of these in the collection too.
We do. I was going to talk to Kelly about doing a witch bottle class sometimes.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Ah, and a witch braid. We have a witch's ladder in the collection, which is similar. It's not a braid, but it's a cord-based piece of magic. The witch heart. with the moon phases. We're always telling people here, witches love the moon.
Yeah, could you imagine a witch that was like, not really into it. I'm more into, I don't know, what else would you be into?
I don't know. And then this is
Witch
lungs. That's cool.
Yeah, I love
and
the
then
plants.
This is the back.
The plants are the witch lungs.
Yeah.
Where the witch breathes.
Breathing.
So I gotta say that Laura did an incredible job truly going through these, figuring things out, putting things together, adding those correspondences.
Oh, here's
Because that's the thing about witchcraft.
Also by Laura Tempest Zakroff, forthcoming in Books and Oracles. So there's a lovely little reference for us, for all of you.
Thank you, Laura, for taking Laura's one of those people that has dedicated her life to the craft. I mean, it's pretty obvious that, like, although she does other things, I mean, Laura has created a world around her.
Yeah.
And very, very thrilled to be part of that world here.
The little sigils just all throughout. So
Her
cool.
book, Sigil Magic, I love it so much. I've been doing sigils probably for the last 25 years, and I found things in Sigil Magic that I was just like, really helped piece things together for me.
Laura's got a very particular style that a lot of people really love, us included. And I got to hang out with Laura a little bit earlier this year at PaganaCon, or was that last year? What year is it? What time is it?
I know. Time means nothing any longer.
Anyway, at PaganaCon, I got to hang out with Laura. And yeah, here, I was gonna, let me move the camera slightly here. Here's one of the pieces in the Buckland Museum collection that's also by Laura.
Always love sharing Laura's art with people.
Yeah. Here, now that I have the camera up, you wanna wave and say hi?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Welcome to the Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic.
Thanks for watching. I cannot tell if you can see me. We will see you in the video on the Buckland Museum channel, which we're going to talk a little bit more about, maybe look more into the book. So thanks for watching and or listening to this video. I'll see you next time. Until then, don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye.